say the early bird gets the worm, and I'm the early bird. I'm the early bird. I get the worm. Alright, welcome to Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 258. After I read this chapter, I'm going to be reading Land of the Lustrous, the final chapter. So that'll be fun. Oh yeah, and then I just realized Record of Ragnarok is also a thing. That come out with a new chapter too? It did. That it did. Oh boy, oh boy, oh. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll still read Land of the Lustrous, but I'll figure out what else I can do. Oh my god, excuse me, but welcome. Once again. I've given the stream enough time. But we are here. We are waiting. Yeah. Let me just paste that in there. Turn that off. Because we don't need it when we read. And yeah. Quite a time that we're about to have right now. It's a big one. Ooh. Alright. I believe you. Sukuna shows why he's the Master Chief. Why I was just so durable. Because he is. He's been like fighting literally everybody, and he's like fine. And where we left off last time, Yuji set off like fucking 8 black flashes. And Sukuna, like in the 7th to 8th one, was like, dude, fucking stop. Like, actually stop. And Yuji's like, nah, I'm not gonna stop. And then he just fucking again. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna begin. And whoever gets to join, gets to join. Because, yeah, that's it. Nothing else to it. Let's begin. Chapter 258. Once again, the decisive battle in the uninhabited, demon-infested Shinjuku. Number 30. Man, that's a lot. Like a lot of like a single named chapter. Well, after his 2 black flashes, Gojo Satoru was able to establish a unique reverse curse technique relay in his awakened state. What set this relay apart was the operation and burden of the technique being dispersed throughout separate regions of his brain. Both fighters feel their voltage spike. In a similar fashion, the King of Curses, Ryumen Sukuna, could regenerate his severed hands and crush the sorcerers of Jujutsu High. Or so he should have been able to. That's what I'm thinking, is like he hasn't done it yet, but that's probably only because that Yuji has been punching him so much. If not for the 7 black flashes by Itadori Yuji's hand, struck directly at the boundary between his and Fushiguro Megumi's souls. Such an onslaught trampled Ryumen Sukuna's hopes at recovering his reverse curse technique. Yeah. Well fought, LaRue. You're a master at your craft. Heaven is so close. However, oh, you've got to be shitting me. What do you mean? Oh, that's what you mean. That's what you mean. Domain expansion, Malevolent Shrine. Oh, shit. He's doing it. The King's domain, traveling along the sparks of black, returned to its master. Malevolent Shrine is once again here. Oh, boy. By altering the hand signs and utilizing a part of the brain unaffected by infinite void, Ryumen Sukuna employed his curse technique alongside his barrier technique. Oh, I thought you said Master Chief, not Master Chef. Yeah, same thing. Also, yeah, this Malevolent Shrine looking different is, like, sick. I agree. Like, it looks... Because he's using it now when he's in his full Sukuna form. Instead of when he was, like, in his Fushiguro form. So that's, yeah, that's awesome. Amidst a maelstrom of uncertainties and impromptu binding vows, Ryuman Sukuna's rush of black flashes allowed his malevolent shrine to burst forth once more, with no loss in output or range. Yeah, Master Chef, like a cook, exactly. He is cooking. But you could also say he is like Master Chief, where you throw anything at him and he doesn't die. Like, that could also apply. Held together by binding vows and duct tape. Truly a desperate technique, indeed. But he pulls it off. Oh my god, all the birds like disintegrating from this. Jesus. Those who want to fight need either the reverse curse technique or anti-domain tactics. Well, that's a no-go for me. I wasn't talking about you. I believe Yuji and I will manage with reverse curse technique. Huh? Me? Yeri Hikari Okotsu. I've always wondered how it you compensate for your lost blood when regenerating? I don't know. I'm on total autopilot. He's like, yeah, I just go for it, man. That's what I do. Hikari just goes for it. I'm on autopilot. I go off instinct too. Okay, Yuta does the same thing pretty much. I convert cursed energy into blood. Oh. There are tons of people who can use the RCT, but can't heal others. One reason is the fundamental difference in use. Another, the body of the target refusing the treatment. There are cases where the cursed energy of the one healing rejects the process, and cases where the cursed energy of the one being healed doesn't respond to the conversation. The conversion. That's why the efficacy of my treatment is often case by case. Oh, that's what I thought. My body allows me to convert cursed energy into blood. Which is to say, the hurdle for you two learning it is much lower than it is for everyone else. Yeah, that's cool. If Yuji absorbs our brothers, he should gain a body capable of that, alongside some curse technique. That's not all. Our bodies allow us to compensate for the technical aspects of the technique. Oh, that means the main limiting factor behind reverse curse technique, its immense cursed energy expense, doesn't apply to us. Or so I think. It's just because you can convert it to blood, right? That's the only reason. It's like not that big of a hurdle. That's why I'd like switch training to be done once with someone who can use reverse curse technique. Switch training? My technique is the teleportation of targets. If I'm with you, I'm able to transport you to a place or person that I've previously marked. I see. We've thought of the soul and body as two separate entities. If the body is the box, the soul is its contents. I see. Think of that box as a person's birthday present. We can't swipe the box's contents of our own accord. Just listen to his whole explanation, Yuji. However, if we have the permission of the individual, the box's contents can be taken. Which is to say, I'm able to swap the souls of two marked individuals. So it was Ui that was able to do this. I thought it was something different than that. I didn't even know that he could technically do that. Gua? What's up? That just reminds me of the body and soul altering abilities of this cursed spirit I fought, Mahito. Won't the shape of that person's body and soul be stretched if they're swapped? There's no need to worry. I can swap the contents without opening the boxes. No one can tell whether or not the contents of an unopened box have been tampered with, wouldn't you say? Itadori, the speed of your growth as a sorcerer has been tremendous. Do you know why that is? What? Perhaps my innate talent. It was Sukuna. He's like, no. It's his face. He's like, no, that's not true. I'm technically the son of of Kenjaku. How about that? He doesn't actually know that. But, like, if you do certain movements over and over again, whether it be whether it be in sports or whatever, it'll become muscle memory. Sukuna operated his technique in your body, which means your body remembers using extreme special grade jujutsu. You can thank him for your exceptionally quick understanding and growth. Yeah, go ahead and thank him for it. You thought it was because of Yuji's experience with souls in Yuki's book, but it was the groomed one all along. Throughout heaven and earth, I am the groomed one. I alone am the groomed one. I think it's both. Like, Yuji, because he goes through it anyway. Like, I think it's both. We'll be doing the same practice with switch training. You'll swap with me first. I'll hammer into your body my cursed energy manipulation and a foundational barrier technique, the simple domain. Isn't there a binding vow preventing simple domain from being taught to outsiders of the new shadow school? Not to worry. I've taken care of that. What do you mean you've taken care of that? Why do you look so happy? In a single month, the limit for swapping souls is twice once per one person. Please consider your pairings wisely. So he has limits, and she, like, took care of a binding vow? Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. Alright, sure. Oh, new shadow style. Simple domain. He's got to do this in order to counteract a Malevolent shrine, after all. What the fuck is that? Holy shit, what is that? Holy shit, what is that? The eyes are bleeding on Malevolent shrine. I can tell the domain is incomplete. There must be an opening somewhere. I can endure this. Itadori Yuji was correct. Maintaining the highest degree of difficulty, even at this 11th hour, Ryomen Sukuna sent slashes flying throughout his barrier on a scale as large as Shibuya. Yeah, we did see that, and all the birds just went like they just exploded. By enveloping his domain in an outer shelled barrier, the binding vow brought about... Oh, wait, I did read that correctly. Brought about by allowing an escape route, disappeared. Oh, this has not only resulted in a narrowed range, but also changed the operation of the domain. Within the materialized landscape, the sure hit effect would activate. I like the word would. They're using the word would a lot. They weren't kidding when they called Sukuna a natural disaster. Yeah, he just is like, okay, let me activate my thing. Boink, and then the city, like, gone. Anything in it, gone. It would have otherwise been impossible to seize Zenin Maki, unbounded by cursed energy. True. Yeah, I did notice that. He's using Gojo's shit. Like, what an asshole. What an asshole. Hello, welcome 123 Blue 321. I kind of like that name. 123 Blue 321. I'm doing good. You've been watching my reactions to the Hero Academia manga chapters from until recently. Next week there is a break. Oh, I see. Okay. And the premiere of season 7 on May 4th. True. I watched the Hero Academia Memories, and those will come out soon. So, those will come out soon. Reminds you of the visuals from Eve's music video for Avant. I've never heard of that, but I'll probably look it up after this. The whole, like, I assume you're talking about the domain expansion. Yes. Anyway, let's continue. Where did I stop? Oh, however, in his current state, Ryomen Sukuna would be unable to maintain such a high-level domain. It's true, he wasn't able to actually reverse himself to heal. It would take 99 seconds. 99 seconds. Malevolent Shrine would collapse. Oh, in just 99 seconds, Malevolent Shrine would collapse. Ooh. So we have time to effectively endure this, survive this. Whoa. Barrett. Dude, this entire shit, it's just a fucking, it is a natural disaster. It's just, he summons this, and like, what do you do? Barrett. Yeah, all of them are trying their best to, like, not die. Barrett. Yuji. Oh. Yuji. His eye is fucking gone? I don't... But the slashes... Shit, dude. His leg is gone. Yeah, I did notice Jojo Bod that that he used Gojo's hand sign, bro. Like that's just an asshole move. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Miwa is protecting Maki with a simple domain because Maki can't do anything other than, you know, be her. Yeah, that okay. I like that. I like that. That's the only way to protect against this. Still getting slashed, but Yuji just got his leg torn off. Slashed off, rather. The slashes stopped. We endured it. I don't know. Furnace open. That's it? That's the end of the chapter! The flames of certain death were... He's... Why doesn't it zoom out? Bro. Is this that whole, like, the shit he used in Shibuya, right? Against Jogo? The, like, actual, like, technique that was, like, blocked out in the dialogue, right? The black box is finally uncensored. It's called Furnace. I can see why it's called Furnace from what we saw it do all those chapters ago. Useless Miwa is finally useful. Yeah, she's simply saved, yeah, saved Maki. Oh my god. Like, I like, we all knew that this had to come, right? Like, this was coming. Like, this whole time he's never used this. So we all figured, like, he has to eventually, right? And now he is. Malevolent Shrine was the least of our worries. Oh no. Let him cook? No, don't let him cook. But he's going to, whether we like it or not. Greg cooked with the art in this chapter. Greg? Thanks, Greg. Oh, God, man. It's taking all the oxygen out of me just to read this. It truly is. Oh, my God. Okay. Some say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Yeah, you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe they're right. Maybe they're right. Domain expansion and flames in the same chapter. Sukuna really doesn't like Yuji. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. He got hit with like 7 black flashes. And at that point, Sukuna was like, that's it. That's it, child. That's fucking it. Malevolent Shrine. And then all this shit happens, and he's like, oh, oh, oh. Furnace. Oh, God. Surely this chapter will appear between season 3 and 4. I mean, probably. I would assume so. If season 3 covers the culling game, then season 4 would cover this, right? Probably. I think. So, and since this is the last arc, right? So, yeah, that seems about right. He really hates Yuji. But I can't blame him for hating Yuji, to be honest. So Malevolent Kitchen wasn't too wrong. Yeah. It seems Sukuna's technique is heavily related to cooking. It's because he cooks. Yeah. We let him cook. He is Gordon Ramsay. And he does whatever the fuck he wants. That's why he is Sukuna, because he's Gordon Ramsay. Which makes sense to me. So. This chapter flew by so fast that I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, like, we got the explanation of how they trained to create simple domains and do all this stuff to get it done, like, fast before Sukuna could kill everybody. But then he just chops off Yuji's leg and then does Furnace. But before that, he does Malevolent Shrine. Uses Gojo's hand sign. Because, you know, why not? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, to be honest, so maybe that's why. Either way, we're fucked. We saw what Malevolent Shrine could do, but do you remember what Furnace did? We're fucked up. We're fucking done for. I don't know if a simple domain is gonna help against literal fire itself. Oh. Notice how Yuji pulled his leg back together with blood manipulation? Is that what? Oh, I didn't actually realize that, because when his leg is cut off, it's on the ground at first in this panel, but then it's pulled up here because it's his left leg that got cut off. So it just flink, it's just back on. He pulls it right back together. Man, Choso would be proud, bro. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome, bro. Yuji is getting Maharagas. He's getting Maharaga. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Sukuna basically went, fuck you, deal with this. Like how he did fuck you, deal with this to, yeah, getting Maharaga. Like he's saying fuck you, deal with this to Gojo when he was like Maharaga. He's going, fuck you, deal with this with Furnace now. That's basically what he's doing. Like, fuck you, deal with this, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna read chapter 421 today. I usually do, so that's the plan. I'm probably gonna read Land of the Lustrous first, though, and then yeah, I think my plan is to read Land of the Lustrous and Hero Academia today. Then I'm gonna read Berserk and Record Ragnarok on Monday. And then on Tuesday is Chainsaw Man and oh yeah, Dan and Hell's Paradise. For real this time. I haven't read Dan and Hell's Paradise in ages. It's just because I've had a lot to do today. Or not today, but just like lately, every time I'm off. But now I actually have the chance to do it, so I will. Now would be a good time for Toto to come back, because he could use Boogie Woogie to make Sukuna eat his own fire arrow. You know, while you could be joking, I want that to happen. Could you imagine Toto coming in and maybe doing some awesome teleport, even though he can't really clap anymore? He could. Where is Braza? Where is Braza? Where is he? I want Braza. I love that guy. Tornado slashes, annihilating the city. Meanwhile, Hakari and Urame having the most intense game of checkers. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Probably just they're just fucking around, and Urame is just like, "What are you?" And Hakari is just going like, like as he does, as he does. Oh man, okay, yeah, that seems about right. Uh, well, I don't think I have that much input other than we're fucked. Also, we're on break, so that's fine, I guess. We have to wait 2 weeks. I'm used to that though. So, uh, yeah, Berserk. Yeah, yes, Berserk. It'll be the first thing I read tomorrow. I'm gonna do it Monday for once, just because it'll be early, and yeah. So Shizulander, if you want to be there for Berserk, I'm gonna just read it tomorrow, literally at the same time right now, probably. So 24 hours from now, and then I'll read Record of Ragnarok after that, and then Tuesday will be our return of Hell's Paradise and Dawn to Dawn. The return, finally. So, because I would read those right now, but after I read Land of the Lustrous and Hero Academia, I gotta edit some videos and record more anime. There's a lot to record, I'm really thinking right now. Like Hunter x Hunter, Monster, now Hero Academia Season 7. There's a lot to record. It's a lot. So I gotta like dedicate each day to something. Maybe I'll use Monday for something. But yes, Zoolander, yes. That will be the time. Probably 10 a.m. Right now. Okay. Well, I'm done. I'm gonna go cry now. Why am I gonna cry? Because well, one, Flames Furnace, it's just so beautiful. But two, we're probably fucked. So yeah. Like, can you really reverse curse technique being burnt to a crisp? Probably. But it would still hurt a lot, So that's all I'm saying. Also, I appreciate the action lines in the background because they're curved slightly, so it's like Sukuna is kind of rotating. Is what that's implying, apparently. Oh God. Yeah, we're done. We're dead. We're dead. All right, thank you. I will see y'all in 2 weeks for the next Jujutsu Kaisen chapter. I mean, it could be an episode. I mean, hey, if you consider it what you want to consider it. But yes, I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. After this, I'm going to read the last Land of the Lustrous chapter. I'll probably do it live, so if anyone wants to join that, feel free. But I don't expect too many people to join it because a lot of people probably haven't read it like I have. It's just only the very few people that recommended it that'll probably maybe join if you want to. But I'll read that one live because it's a very special occasion. It's the final chapter after all. So, yeah. All right. Pain. Have a good one, my friends. This one really just was like... the chapter just went by, huh? Feels like Hero Academia. The chapter just snap of a finger and it's done.